Is firewalking safe? My name's Lisa Clifford and I am an empowerment and firewalk master trainer. And I'm here to share with you everything that you need to know about being a firewalking instructor. Is firewalking safe? A perfectly reasonable question. And, you know, there are lots of myths out there about the hype and that it's a gimmick and it's a trick, and there are lots of ways that we train firewalking instructors to make sure that the firewalker has the most incredibly safe experience, not just in the environment and the land in which you're putting your bare foot, but also the experience of walking from your workshop room to the land where you're putting your bare feet, the build and the wood that we choose and how we build our fires, how we tend the fire, how we manage the fire site, how we manage people that are spectators or supporters, how we manage the group around the fire. So there's the practical safety that really has got to be taken care of, the risk assessment, the due diligence. Then there's the firewalkers, how we get them into the right psychological state. There's that psychological safety, not just in how they approach each of the exercises, whether they are the empowerment exercises or the firewalk itself, but there is a way in which you demonstrate and you hold each of the participants so that they have not only a safe experience, but they are held emotionally safe as well. So we've got the practical land and looking after the fire. Then we've got the physical safety of the exercises. Then we've got the emotional safety. And so we take great care in being able to hold a group in their varying degrees of breakthrough or even approach to breakthrough. Even the way we lay out the room has a psychology around it that supports that particular group's learning so that they leave feeling embodied. So if you're on an instructor training, the room will be laid in a very specific way so that you get to embody what you're learning. You also get to learn on the training about how you lay out your rooms for your group. So the psychology of the room layout is vital, but also it's vital to the feeling of safety, emotional safety, mental safety, physical safety, environmental safety, not to mention the exercise safety. So safety is a big part of it. And when you've been trained thoroughly and properly, you're able to hold people in their breakthroughs because they need to feel safe in order to even be open to having a breakthrough. Because a great trainer will see when a participant is stepping up, whether they're about to have a breakthrough, they will hold that space and time for them so that they have their own breakthrough without interrupting, without nudging, without agitating or pushing. And that's why we have to have safety around time, so that there is the time to allow for those breakthroughs and for those breakthroughs to be processed and integrated. So it can be an incredibly safe experience to lead a firewalk, to attend a firewalk. Your firewalking instructor, if trained really well, will look at all of the areas of safety, not just is the fire site safe, because that should be the minimum. The bit where I hope that you experience is the emotional and mental and the breakthrough safety, that you have the space, that you have the witnessing, and that you have the time to have your breakthrough, to process and to integrate. So I hope that answers the question. I guess how do you make sure that you're with one of those trainers that can hold all of that for you? Whether you're attending a firewalk or thinking of becoming a firewalking instructor. I think you have to follow your instinct, trust your instinct. Speak to the firewalking instructor, speak to the firewalk trainer, and then just check in with your instinct. Do you feel safe? Even though you might be about to do something, be on the cusp of something that you've never experienced before, do you have a feeling of being emotionally, mentally, physically and spiritually safe? It's the least you can ask for. Hope that's helpful. And if it's been helpful, please could you take a moment to like, share and subscribe to the channel, because I'd love for you to be able to receive all of this content in the series of everything you need to know about being a firewalking instructor. Take care.